Hey everybody. The death card reversed. Unconditional, unresponsive, unstoppable change slows down. Hi Michelle, would you like do you have a question I can answer for you? Hi Michelle, would you like me to pull a card for you? Got a question? Can you hear me? Sure, Christy. Got a question? Hi Erica. Can you guys hear me? Erica. I see the Three of Cups here, which suggests a celebration, so I would say yes. Michelle. I get the inverted Six of Rods, which I would take to say eventually. Not as fast as you would like, but eventually. Boy, kind of slow. I should have done three cards. No question, Christy. I'll just do a general card for you then. Got the Seven of Coins, which suggests to me that whatever you're working on is going to pay off. Nobody here, eh? I don't know if you can even hear me. I wish there was a way to tell if anybody was here, if they could hear me. Oh, here we go. There's more here than I knew. Ah, Christy, are you and your husband going the last? The Two of Swords, I would say yes, but you're going to be focused more on yourself than on the relationship. Erica. Didn't even see all these people were here. Erica, for your relationship, I get the Eight of Coins reversed. Um, it's a distinct possibility that the relationship will last, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of work and maybe more work than it's worth. Hi, Kristen. Well, we'll do a couple of cards. Next move to make in a relationship, I get the King of Pentacles. Um, it suggests to me that the relationship is to some extent focused on him and about money. Will it get better? I get the Ace of Swords. It will get better, but it won't necessarily get more emotionally fulfilling. It's more of a mental simpatico than an emotional simpatico. Hi, Loza, got a question? Hi, Dahlia. If you've got a question, I'll pull you a card. Hi, Hannah. Got the Five of Coins. It looks to me like he probably was feeling emotionally left out, like maybe there's something going on in his inner life that um, he wasn't sharing with you or that you weren't picking up on, and he felt more alone than he really was. Thanks, Kristen. Hi, Losa, got a question? Oh, there we go. Okay, Losa, I've got the Nine of Coins. I would say that he's not losing interest, but he is very self-occupied. I'll draw you another card, and it's the King of Wands. It suggests to me that there's somebody in your future who you're going to have more of a fiery um, thing going on with. Hey, Hannah. Yeah, I'm glad that makes sense. Erica, your next move with the Four of Cups. You need to spend some time doing some introspection, thinking about yourself, what you really want, what your emotions are really in need of, not so much how they react to him or even the world in general, but what you really feel you need. I'm always glad to be on point, Kristen. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. Hi, Carrie. Do you have a question? Hi, Alma. Do you have a question? Hi, Inetta. Is it Inetta? Hi, Amelia. I get justice. Um, as a general rule, justice could be about karma. You should work on basic karma. Basically means that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So you need to look at what you do and see how it comes back to you, and maybe work on improving that. Got a question, Annetta? Hi, Alma. I get the Knight of Cups. Um, you're going to be looking for a really emotional guy, so keep a guy out. Keep an eye out for a guy who leads with his heart. Hi, Erica. Ace of Swords. Second time we've seen that one today. Um, you need to focus on a career that's mental, um, something where you're doing a lot of brain work. That should be successful for you. Hi, Annetta. Um, Hi, Annetta. I get the Seven of Coins for you. That suggests that you will be successful, but it will be a lot of work and it'll take some time. The results won't be overnight. You won't necessarily be feeling real fulfilled from the start of it all, but if you stick with it, it's going to pay off and pay off well. Dahlia, the Four of Cups. That's the second time we've seen that one today too. Um, I don't think necessarily that you'll get him back, but you will find that spot in yourself where you don't need him and where you get a better idea of what it is you want. Yeah, that was it with the hard work in that. That was for you. Not necessarily overnight, but it's going to pay off. It's just going to take some time and it's going to be a lot of hard work. Hi, Sonia. His thoughts about you as the sun reversed, um, which means he thinks that you're the sort of girl that he's attracted to, but at the moment his mind isn't on that. Um, his feelings, the hangman reverse, which means that he does actually even already have some feelings, but again, he's trying very hard not to. Like, he's focused somewhere else and he doesn't want that to be disrupted, if that makes any sense at all to you. Hey, Christina, I see the Ten of Wands. It occurs to me that it's because you've already put so much thought into him that you just don't know what it would be like to not be thinking about him. If that makes any sense to you at all. Hi, Huma. I get the Five of Cups. Um, it suggests that he's never going to be as fully with you as you want him to be. You'll have some of him, but most of his mind will always be somewhere else. Um, as to a marriage, I see the Hierophant, and I can see that that could mean that you have a religious ceremony or something, which could be a marriage, but it it could be a bad thing for you because he might not ever be fully with you, even though you're married, and you might want to double check that, make sure that he really loves you as much as you want him to first. And if he doesn't, which I don't think he does, you're better off looking for somebody else, maybe. That would explain a lot, Sonia. Well, I would say that the wife and kids probably are disrupting him and taking away a lot of his focus, but also being the boss, he could have his mind very much on work, and sometimes it's a lot of trouble to get involved with somebody who works under you, even if you do start to have feelings. Hi, Marissa. I get the Eight of Rods. I think that there is something in your way, and it might be something to do with your own will. There's something that you're focused on that is just not going to be producing what you want it to right now. You might need to refocus and find something else to devote yourself to or to focus on at the moment. Um, and then revisit whatever it is that you're focused on now that isn't working out at another time. You're welcome, Huma, and you're welcome, Sonia. I'm glad for the feedback, Marissa. It helps me. I appreciate it. Hi, Christina. I get the High Priestess reversed. Um, it says to me that you're not as emotionally engaged in this relationship as you need to be in order for it to work. Maybe you don't even realize it yourself. Maybe you do. You sort of need to search yourself and see if that's the case. There is hope, but there's something wrong with the way you're feeling about it. There's something missing. You need to look in yourself and see whether or not you can fix that. It isn't necessarily to do with him. You're welcome, Marissa. You know what, Christina? It could also be that there's some sort of bad memory that's impeding you from letting your own emotion fully flow in this. Maybe something in your past, or maybe something between the two of you that is blocking you from getting fully back into it. If that makes any sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hi, Saxena. Is it Saxena? Am I pronouncing that right? Saxena, I get the Seven of Swords. Um, it suggests to me that there's trouble brewing. Maybe somebody is going to steal something from you. Could be the job position itself. If you were up for promotion, maybe somebody else is going to be getting it and maybe talking about you behind your back, or um, it could be that you do something that you're not supposed to, that the bosses look on as being some sort of theft, even if that's just like theft of time, like you're not doing something that you're supposed to do. But I see something involving theft preventing you from moving ahead at this time. Hi, Norma. Do you have a question? I'm sorry to hear that, Saxena, but I've been through the same thing myself recently. I know how it goes. Hi, Norma. I get the Knight of Wands, which suggests it's heading to a youthful sort of guy who is very willful. There's a guy coming up who is focused, and when he wants something, he sets his mind to it and doesn't think of anything else until he gets it. And Unless you really like that in a person, that could be a bad thing. But if that's the kind of guy you want, it looks like he's coming up. And I'll pull another card. Um, it suggests the five of coins. It suggests that this relationship will leave you somewhat cold, just because he'll always be focused somewhere else. You're welcome, Sexana. Hi, Danielle. I get the Nine of Swords, which suggests that you're under an enormous amount of stress at the moment. Um, and the Six of Coins, which suggests that it's going to get better, at least financially, that stress is probably going to pay off money wise. However, you might have to decide whether or not the stress is going to be worth it. I'll do one more card, and that's the King of Wands. It suggests that the person to be talking to about the additional money would be a man, probably your boss, who is very strong willed. And when he puts his mind to something, he's going to get what he wants. And if what he wants is what's causing you the stress, then You can count on it going on for a long time, but he's the one who you need to get to make the more money come to pass. Does that any of that make any sense at all? So no, it doesn't make any sense at all. I'm looking for a job myself, though, and I can tell you the stress that I feel looking for a new job. So maybe all that stress is the job search itself. Um, I would say that you're looking for a guy who seems to have a fiery disposition in job interviews, who's probably going to be the new boss, and the money will probably be pretty good. You just got to get through the incredible stress that comes with the not knowing and the looking. And um, I would say that this particular guy who could be the new boss is going to be watching very closely. So try not to exhibit any of that nervousness during an interview when you get it. Um, and you don't want to be pushy about the money, but um, make sure that he knows that you're looking for a fair wage. But the big enemy is going to be that nervousness. If that maybe that makes more sense. For what it's worth, it does look like you're going to get the new job. Hi, Leanne. Do you have a question? Thanks, Danielle. I appreciate it. Well, Leanne, let's see. I get the three of coins, and the three of coins suggests that it will get better. In fact, it'll probably get a lot better, maybe even better than you thought it could be, but it's going to be an enormous amount of work. Um, and you're going to need other people to help you with all that work. So best to keep an eye out for the people who are going to be able to help you, and be ready to buckle down and actually do the work, because it's going to be hard. But in the end, yes, a lot better. Hi, Vicky. I get the Two of Cups. Um, it suggests that you and your husband really do love each other, that emotionally you're just really in love with each other. The fact that you've got a question about it, though, makes me want to pull another card. I get the Chariot. That's about the home, and it suggests to me that the two of you have the ability to make your home together really wonderful. I'm going to do a third card, though, and I get the Eight of Rods, and that says there is some obstacle somewhere. It doesn't actually give me what the obstacle is, but it's something to do with will. Like maybe there's something that you're holding in your will, or something that he's holding in his will, or maybe both, where neither of you want to budge on it. And I don't know what that is, but I would say that whatever it is, it's preventing you from having all kinds of really good stuff that's all around you if you can just get over whatever this having to have it your own way, or his having to have it his own way thing is. Does that make any sense at all? Sure. Got a question, May? Well, I hope that you figure it out, Vicky. Okay, May, I get the Eight of Swords. It suggests that you're sort of wandering aimlessly right now, and you're kind of confused, and you don't necessarily notice everything that's going on around you, and maybe you're feeling kind of trapped by some stuff, but the solutions are actually there all around you, um, if you just sort of open your eyes and see them. The figure in the card is blindfolded, but she's walking on water, and water is generally a sign of emotion. So it would suggest to me that you need to look into your heart, and that that will help you to determine which way to go. Hi, Jennifer. Do you have a question, or just in general? Hi, Leah. Do you have a question? Okay, Jennifer. I get the inverted three of, or I'm sorry, Eight of Cups. Um, it suggests that you're in a time right now where you just want to put everything away, and move away from all of the things that are bothering you in your life. And the way to do that isn't necessarily by really um, giving up and moving away, but to take some time by yourself, maybe do some deep breathing and examine your feelings. Um, it's the cups are emotional. There's a lot of water in the card, which is emotion. Um, you need to sort of do some soul searching for a little while before you get back to it. Um, you don't have to run away if you do some soul searching and figuring out what you're really feeling about things rather than what's being put on you, if that makes any sense. Leah, in general, I get the Ace of Wands, which suggests that you are in a place where you are focused, you know what you're doing. Some people might say you're on fire. I'll pull the love card too. I get the Five of Wands. That suggests that in your love life there is conflict, and there's going to be conflict, and it might be because of all that willpower where maybe the person that you're interested in or the person that's coming up next has got a will like that too, and unless you can get them on the same page, you're just going to beat your heads together. Thanks for the feedback, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Thank you for thanking me, Vicky. I hope things work out for you. I'm thinking about you. You're welcome, Leah. Sure, Pinky, you got a question? And this will be the last person, so make it a good question, Pinky. What does MM stand for, Pinky? I gotta go, so I will just pull. Oh, the initials. Gotcha. Um, Again, I've seen this before today. The Ace of Rods. It suggests that you are extremely focused, and that your will is hard to resist, and that you will probably get your way in the end. However, for him, I get the Hangman. That suggests that he's really emotional and he's receptive, but the Hangman is a card about fire, and the Ace of Wands is a card about fire. So it could be that as much as he loves you and as much as you're focused on him, you're going to be, um, not necessarily matching well. I'll pull one more card for you, and I get the Nine of Rods upside down. Um, it suggests to me that while you love each other, you're gonna fight a lot. And with that, I've got to get going, and I appreciate all of you, and I thank you all. And if you want any more detailed readings in the future, please feel free to go to my website. The address is in the file. And it was fun. I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.